Clara had always taken Christmas very seriously. Lights, decorations, gifts, everything had to be perfect. To her, Christmas cards weren't just pieces of paper. They were a reflection of the family's personality and the first impression for friends and relatives. Every year, she meticulously planned every detail, making sure nothing would be out of place. This year, she decided to test her husband, Mark. "Mark," she said one morning, "this year you're in charge of buying the Christmas cards." Mark, who had never bought Christmas cards in his life, blinked at her. Okay," he said, trying to hide the panic in his voice. Clara had no idea that this small request would ignite a legendary prank and revenge story. Mark went to the store with a mix of excitement and dread. He scanned the shelves and picked up 2 or 3 packs that looked decent enough, simple, plain, and seemingly fine. "These will do," he muttered, feeling proud of himself. To him, this was a responsible husband moment, a simple task completed perfectly. But as soon as Clara saw the cards, her reaction was immediate and dramatic. "Mark, what is this? These cards are hideous," she exclaimed, holding them up as if they were radioactive. Mark tried to explain, but Clara sent him back to the store immediately. "Return these and get something suitable. Do you understand?" Mark nodded, forcing a smile. Yet, as he walked out the door again, a tiny spark of mischief began to flicker in his mind. He didn't return the old cards. Instead, he hid them away in a box, waiting. And wait he did, for a full year. October arrived, and Mark retrieved the hidden cards. Now it was time to set his plan into motion. For months, he had silently nursed a desire for a little playful revenge. He sent each card to everyone who had sent them a Christmas card the previous year. Along with the card, he included a small note. "I'm playing a little prank with my wife. Please send this card to us for Christmas this year." The world responded. Friends and family, delighted to participate, agreed eagerly. By December, the suspense was palpable. Clara opened her mailbox each morning to find identical Christmas cards arriving from every corner of the globe. Each card included cryptic messages. "Hope you enjoy the design. Thought this would suit your holiday decor." Her mantelpiece slowly became covered in a mountain of identical cards, all from friends and family around the world. Clara found it a bit odd, but she didn't suspect anything, yet. Mark, on the other hand, remained calm. A small, almost imperceptible smirk played across his face. As the days passed, Clara began to notice a pattern. There were so many identical cards arriving from all over the world. Something about it felt strange. But Mark said nothing. He let the suspense build naturally, enjoying the slow reveal that would leave Clara both shocked and amused. And then finally, the moment approached, Christmas dinner. The room was filled with laughter and chatter. Someone casually brought up the cards. "Clara, you've got quite the collection this year," they said, smirking knowingly. Clara looked around, puzzled. The laughter seemed to be directed at her. She glanced at Mark, who sat calm and composed. Her curiosity piqued. Something was definitely happening, but she couldn't figure out what. At that moment, Clara had no idea that the real game had just begun. Next, the truth will be revealed at Christmas dinner. Clara's reaction will be priceless, and the playful revenge story will take a shocking and hilarious turn. Can Clara guess what Mark has been secretly planning for an entire year? Christmas dinner had arrived, and Clara immediately felt that something was off. The room was filled with quiet laughter and whispered conversations, as if everyone knew something she didn't. She glanced at Mark. He was calm, composed, but a tiny smirk on his face suggested he knew exactly what was about to happen. "Clara, what's up with your Christmas cards this year?" someone casually asked, and the room erupted in quiet giggles. Clara frowned. "Cards? Oh, you mean the design. I kind of like it," she said nervously, though curiosity and a hint of unease sparked in her eyes. Then Mark leaned in slightly, his voice calm but teasing. "Those cards, they're actually part of a plan I've been cooking up for a year." Clara blinked, confusion spreading across her face. "A plan? What do you mean?" Mark began to explain the story. How he had hidden the ugly cards from last year and secretly sent them to everyone who had sent them Christmas cards the previous year. How he'd orchestrated a global prank without her knowing. The room was silent at first, then laughter erupted. Friends and family exchanged glances, trying to contain their amusement. Clara's face shifted from shock to disbelief as the realization slowly sank in. "You planned this for an entire year," she whispered, half in awe, half in exasperation. Mark nodded, a calm glint in his eyes. "Yep, and watching everyone play along priceless." Clara finally noticed how elaborate the prank had been. The mountain of identical cards, the cryptic messages on each, the participation of friends and family, it was perfectly executed. Her jaw dropped, and a slow smile spread across her face. "Unbelievable," she muttered, finally amused. Mark leaned back and added, almost casually, "Now you see why I didn't say a word. The suspense made it even better." Clara's mind raced. She realized this wasn't just a harmless prank, it was a full-blown, playful revenge engineered to perfection. Later, during a quiet moment, Clara gave Mark a teasing glare. "Mark, if you think this is the last time, think again. Next year, my turn," she warned. Mark smirked knowingly. "Bring it on," he said, and in that moment, both of them shared a look of challenge and amusement. Their playful war had officially begun. In the next part, Clara executes her ultimate playful revenge on Mark. Suspense, humor, and human touch collide as the prank war escalates to an unforgettable birthday surprise. The following year, Clara's birthday was approaching, and she knew it was finally her turn. After enduring Mark's elaborate card prank the previous Christmas, she had spent months quietly planning the ultimate playful revenge. This time, she decided to involve Mark's friends and family. Everyone received a simple instruction. Bring a gift for Mark, but make sure it's all the same. No exceptions. Mark, oblivious and excited, thought he would receive a variety of gifts as usual. Little did he know, Clara had meticulously coordinated identical gifts for every single person attending the party. The party began. Mark opened the first gift and smiled politely. "Interesting choice," he said. Then came the second gift, and the realization slowly dawned. All the gifts were exactly the same. 10 identical watches. 8 identical colognes. 6 identical wallets. Mark's eyes widened in shock as laughter erupted around him. Friends and family had executed the prank perfectly, and Mark was now at the center of his own birthday disaster. Initially, Mark tried to mask his confusion and annoyance, but as he looked at Clara, he saw the mischievous victory gleam in her eyes. "Now you get it," Clara said with a grin. Mark could only nod, a smile tugging at the corner of his mouth. Okay, you got me," he admitted, half laughing, half defeated. Though the prank was elaborate, Clara's twist was simple at its core. It combined fun, love, and a dash of suspense. Mark realized that the enjoyment came not from humiliating someone, but from sharing laughter and playful chaos together. By the end of the party, they quietly shared a moment. Clara took his hand and said softly, "See, pranks aren't always about getting even. Sometimes they're about making memories." Mark, still smiling, replied, "Next year, I'll start my plan early." Clara's lips curled into a challenging smile. She knew this playful rivalry was far from over. In the final part, the Christmas and birthday prank cycles come full circle. The story will reveal the grand finale, blending heartfelt moments, playful revenge, and the enduring bond between Clara and Mark. After the previous Christmas and birthday pranks, Clara and Mark's bond had grown stronger than ever. They realized that their playful revenge wars weren't about winning. They were about creating unforgettable memories together. As Christmas approached again, Clara decided to add one last twist, a perfect blend of suspense, humor, and heart. Clara secretly designed a special Christmas card for Mark, but this card was no ordinary card. Hidden inside was a small puzzle and a secret message, which Mark had to solve. Mark opened the card, eyebrows raised. "What is this?" he asked, puzzled. Clara smirked, clearly enjoying his confusion. "Solve it," she said, "and you'll understand what the final round of revenge is." Mark studied the clues carefully. Each hint led him down a memory lane of past pranks. The first clue referenced last year's identical birthday gifts. The second clue hinted at last year's Christmas card prank. The third clue was a funny riddle only the two of them would understand. Finally, Mark solved the puzzle. The hidden message read, "This Christmas, I want you to know revenge is fun, but laughter and love are forever. Merry Christmas, Mark." A soft smile spread across his face, and a subtle tear threatened in his eye. He hugged Clara tightly. "Okay, you win again," he admitted. Clara laughed gently and whispered, "It's never about winning, Mark. It's about making memories, fun, crazy, and unforgettable ones." The room was filled with quiet smiles from friends and family, witnessing the moment. The prank war had ended not in embarrassment, but in shared joy and love. From that year on, Clara and Mark created a tradition. A yearly playful prank war. Each prank filled with humor, thoughtfulness, and surprises. Every prank a reminder of their unique bond and shared laughter. They learned that revenge didn't always mean causing pain. It could also mean creating joy and unforgettable memories. And the war, it never really ended. Because Clara and Mark's love, laughter, and playful rivalry were forever